Today is day 5 of the ride. I'm still in Shreveport, Louisiana. It's Black Friday, day after Thanksgiving. Today I've been thinking about how in our field of software, we say things like software is never done, and something is better than nothing, and there's no such thing as perfect. And that's really just the mentality that, one, honestly, you just don't even know a lot of times, like what's gonna work and what's not, and so you just need to put it out there and see how people respond to it, and then react. But by taking it your best guess, and then modify based on how users use your product. But also, like, a lot of times it's better to just start instead of talking about, I'm gonna start I'm gonna start a podcast whenever I finally get a nice microphone for Christmas or something like that, where it's 30 days away. Or I'm gonna do this whenever I get these other things done first and I'm all ready to start. It's better to start in some small fashion now and build up that momentum instead of waiting for a time where you think the stars are going to align. And I've been thinking about that, and how, as a designer and running a design agency, and all other design agencies as well, I don't think we actually practice what we preach. Where we, at least I know I do, I want my Space-Time brand to be perfect, and I want my website and views to be perfect before I publish them or push them where anybody sees them. And that kind of can make things slow the process, because for Space-Time, we didn't even have a website for months after getting started. And even now, we only have a few important pages. We're still missing a lot of content that we really need to put out there. And so I started thinking, and I think there is a fine line between pushing too soon because your website and your portfolio as a design agency is what sells your company, but so you can't just put something out there that's horrible. But I think there is something to pushing sooner than later. And so I've tried to do that a little bit recently with our website. We're still missing a lot of content that we really need to sell and convert visitors. But I decided, we didn't have a team or about page. So I was just like, look, I don't know, this isn't going to be great, but I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to push up something. And so I added some photos of the team, some names, and I wrote some kind of mantras, and I pushed it up. And it definitely does not look great, but it could be worse, but it's something. And so visitors can actually get a sense of who we are, who's behind Space-Time, and some of the things that we believe. And it also gives me an incentive to really get on the move and make it better, because it's already out there. So I think I might try that a little bit more. I still need to work on writing some copy around services that we provide, and what our unique selling point is at Space-Time, and what we can do, what we offer clients, and why we differentiate from other design agencies and development shops. I think that's something I'm going to be working on in the next week, especially before the new year. I'd like to have all that. I'd like to have our website to a new standard by the new year. But you know, I'm thinking more about, I'm going to think more about how can I do a small version now of whatever it is I need to do, instead of trying to get all my ducks in a row first. So like that could be, an example could be website, could be branding, could be process documentation, could be product ideas that your team wants to build. I don't need to spend a year building an idea for a project management tool and then put it out there and hope people like it. Maybe I'll just build something that is really small and does this one thing that I wish project management tools did, use it internally, send it to some friends, and go from there. But just start before you're ready, start small, and focus on the most important aspect of whatever it is that you're working on. Peace out.